a direct hit, a thrown track, a turret nearly wrenched from its ring. In any other war, this would be a metal coffin, but in Ukraine, it's just the beginning. This is the story of the unkillable tank and the relentless crews who bring it back from the dead. In the brutal, artillery-dominated battlefields of Ukraine, the life expectancy of a main battle tank can be terrifyingly short. Drones circle like vultures, precision shells rain from the sky, and advanced anti-tank missiles lurk around every corner. It's a hellish environment for any piece of machinery. Yet, against all odds, a legend has emerged from the mud and fire. Not of a new, hyper-advanced wonder weapon, but of a classic Soviet-era design, first drawn up in the 1950s, the T-64. And its story isn't about invincibility, it's about something far more powerful: sheer, stubborn resilience. How a combination of rugged engineering and unbelievable human courage is creating modern myths of zombie tanks that simply refuse to die. Welcome to Top Tier TV. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating and brutal aspects of the war in Ukraine, the astonishing survival of armor that, by all rights, should be scrap metal. To understand why this is so surprising, we have to go back to the beginning. The T-64 was the USSR's secret weapon, a revolutionary design that shocked NATO when it was discovered. It was the first Soviet tank to feature composite armor, layers of steel, glass textolite, and ceramics in its turret, a massive leap in protection. It was the first to use a mechanical autoloader, reducing the crew to 3, and creating a lower, smaller silhouette. But this innovation came at a cost. The T-64 was notoriously complex and temperamental. Its 5 TDF engine was powerful for its size, but famously unreliable and a nightmare for mechanics. For decades, it was seen as a finicky, high-maintenance beast, often overshadowed by the simpler, more numerous T-72. When the full-scale invasion began, many analysts wondered if these aging veterans could even hold their own. They were about to get their answer. The Ukraine war has been described as the most dangerous environment for tanks in history. The battlefields are transparent. Every movement can be seen from the sky by a commercial drone costing a few $1,000s. This has allowed artillery to become the king of battle with terrifying accuracy. And then there are the anti-tank guided missiles. Weapons like the Javelin and NLAW are designed to hit a tank at its weakest point, the top of the turret, where the armor is thinnest. A direct hit often results in a catastrophic kill. The ammunition stored in the carousel of the autoloader detonates, blasting the turret clean off the hull in a devastating explosion. It's a sight that has become grimly familiar. In this context, a tank isn't just a weapon, it's a potential death trap. Survival isn't about having the strongest armor, it's about avoiding the hit altogether. But when the hit does come, that's when the legend of the zombie tank begins. The stories are almost too incredible to believe, but they are documented again and again. There's the account of a Ukrainian T-64BV engaging a Russian column. It takes a direct hit to the side from an RPG. The explosion shreds the track, damages the road wheels, and starts a fire. Standard procedure might be to bail out. This crew doesn't. They fire the extinguisher system, contain the blaze, and despite being immobilized, they continue to fight, using their main gun as a fixed pillbox until they run out of ammunition. Then there are the videos that have gone viral. T-64, its entire side scorched black, its track blown off and lying in the mud like a dead snake. A recovery vehicle arrives under fire. The crew, mechanics and tankers alike, work frantically. Hours later, that same tank, with a new track welded on, its reactive armor bricks replaced, is back in the fight. It's not pretty. It's covered in weld marks and patch-up armor. It's a zombie. How is this possible? It comes down to 3 factors: design, logistics, and the human spirit. First, the design. While a turret-tossing ammunition detonation is often fatal, many other hits are not. The T-64's compact size and sloped armor can cause shots to deflect. Its diesel fuel is less volatile than gasoline, and sometimes the sheer bulk of the Soviet-era steel simply absorbs a tremendous amount of punishment. Second, logistics. Ukraine can't easily get brand new Western tanks in large numbers. What they have is a vast fleet of T-64's and a deep inventory of Soviet-era parts. They have become masters of battlefield repair, operating hidden mobile workshops just miles from the front lines. Tank isn't written off, it's triaged. But third, and most importantly, is the crew. For these Ukrainian soldiers, this isn't just a piece of equipment, it's their home, their weapon, and their shield. The bond between a crew and their tank is profound. They will risk everything to recover it, to repair it, to bring it back to life. That determination is the true secret ingredient. You can't kill a metal box with a soul. The presence of modern Western tanks like the Leopard 2 and Challenger 2 has added a new dimension, but it hasn't made the T-64 obsolete. In many ways, the war has proven a brutal truth. No tank is survivable forever. The ultimate factor is how you use it, how you support it, and the will of the crew inside. The T-64's legacy is being rewritten in real time. It's no longer seen as the complex, flawed Soviet design from the Cold War. In Ukraine, it has earned a new reputation as the backbone of the armored core, a testament to ruggedness, repairability, and sheer stubbornness. It is the definitive zombie tank. The story of Ukraine's zombie tanks is more than just a military hardware analysis. It's a powerful symbol of the entire conflict. It's about a nation that was expected to fall in days, but instead fought back with whatever it had. It's about ingenuity in the face of overwhelming force, and the refusal to ever give up. The T-64, much like the country that operates it, has taken a beating, but it's still in the fight. If this deep dive into the realities of modern armor resonated with you, do us a huge favor and hit the like button. It tells the algorithm you want more content like this. And subscribe to Top Tier TV for more documentaries that explore the stories behind the headlines, from history to current events. Now we want to hear from you, especially any veterans or armor enthusiasts in the comments. What do you think is the most important factor in a tank's survival? Is it the design, the crew training, or the tactics? Let us know your opinion down below. Thanks for watching. Until next time.